Well, we moved to Peterlee 1952, the family. My father opened the first shop in Yordan Road, and Peterlee's my home. It's where I regard as home when we go on holiday. But you always correct where you go from. I'm from Peterlee. I don't say I'm from. I have qualified by then by saying near Sunderland or near Hartlepool, but I always say Peterlee. I never say I'm just from the northeast. But growing up in Peterlee, thoroughly enjoyed it. All the kids were new, all your friends were new, loads of things to do, loads of houses getting built, climbing in them, up the scaffold and over the bricks. Pretend to drive the diggers and things like this. Just what kids do, playing in Castleade, playing in the Dean, which then was, mainly behind where the Peterlee Lodge is now. Odd times walking right up to Castleade and Dean and everything. And it was just it was a good place. Everything was new, everything was clean. My dad was a newsagent, and he opened his first shop in 1947 in Haswell. I was born in West Cornforth, Doggy, and we moved here. My dad was invalided. He worked at the quarry at Coxon. He was invalided, and he got a compensation, not very much, but he got the news. He bought a newspaper shop at Haswell, and from there he came to Peterlee. Well, we came to Shotton. But in Peterlee itself, we opened the first shop. We opened what's now Newsagents. I don't know if it's still open, at York Road. We opened what's Morrison's now on Oakerside Drive. He had a wet fish shop with a friend of his called, he was called Robert, and his mate was called Jimmy McCallum, so they called Mac Roberts wet fish shop in the town centre. We've had, in the town centre, we had a travel agent, which is now closed, but we sold it to Tui. And we also had a newspaper shop in the town centre. We had a Red Boy Furnishing in the town, which was Peterlee's only ever furniture store. We called our businesses Top. And everybody thought it was because we Top. It wasn't, it was Tailors of Peterlee. We were called Tailors of Peterlee. And our vans and everything we painted up Tailors of Peterlee. And we're proud of it. My dad always took credit for that. Peterlee's the place to be. When he was on the Development Corporation, he used to say that to his mates. He did, because we involved. And next week I'm going to a newsagents conference. We were newsagents till the day I retired. We had shops all over the county, and he just used to say that, because when he first bought the shop in Peterlee, or rented the shop in Peterlee, he couldn't buy the property then in Peterlee. Nothing was for sale. Peterlee was all owned by the Development Corporation, and all his mates in the Newsagents Federation said to me, "Don't go to Peterlee, Bob. We don't go to Peterlee. It's going to die," because the miners didn't really want, or the mining people didn't want it, because they thought it would spoil the communities and things like that. But the miners wanted it because they're getting better housing and things like that. But they knew the rents were high and things like that, and they just. But my dad used, when people said that to me, Peterlee's the place to be. And he always says, I don't know, if he was sitting here now, he would say, "Yeah, I did that. I said that." But he was like me, he was a big-headed bugger.